January 2026 isn't approaching, it's already unfolding. The biggest action thriller series of the year has started premiering, and the conversation is moving fast. Stories are breaking right now. Twists are landing. And if you wait, you're already late. Hitmen are losing their memories. Cities are tearing themselves apart. Ordinary people are being forced into impossible choices. This is Cinema Souls. So take a breath. Because once we begin, there's no turning back. These are the 6 action thriller series you should be watching this January, while they're still unfolding. Number 6. Gangs of London, Season 3.
600 people died. And it wasn't an accident.
600 people died. What would you call that? An accident or an act of war? Created by Gareth Evans and Matt Flannery, Gangs of London returns with its most brutal season yet. Season 3 begins with a catastrophe. A fentanyl-laced cocaine shipment floods the streets, killing hundreds and igniting chaos across London's criminal underworld. Former cop turned gangster Elliot Carter is pulled back into the fire. The Dumani family fights to survive. And from behind prison walls, Sean Wallace continues to pull strings. But here's the deeper cut. A mysterious new player emerges, one tied directly to Elliot's past and the death of his family. This season isn't just about power. It's about consequences. Every alliance fractures. Every decision costs blood. Released January 15th, 2026, on AMC+. Number 5. Memory of a Killer.
You'll come up.
I want him found. And I want him alive. And just like that, the clock starts ticking. Memory of a Killer is a crime-action thriller series created by Ed Whitmore and Tracy Malone, starring Patrick Dempsey in one of his darkest roles yet. Dempsey plays Angelo Doyle, a feared New York hitman who receives a diagnosis that changes everything: early-onset Alzheimer's.
My mind, it's getting worse.
Here's the twist. Angelo isn't just losing his memory. He's losing control of his life. As his mind begins to fracture, old enemies resurface. His daughter becomes a target. And the truth behind his wife's mysterious death refuses to stay buried. Now Angelo must fight the criminal underworld and his own fading mind, racing against time to complete one final mission before his memories and his identity disappear forever. It's raw. It's tragic. And it asks a haunting question. Who are we when memory lets us go? Premiering January 25th, 2026, on Fox. Number 4. Wonderman.
Genre of storytelling.
Have you thought about casting?
The Department of Damage Control considers Simon Williams an extraordinary threat. But Simon just wanted to be an actor. Wonderman, created by Destin Daniel Cretton and Andrew Guest for Disney+, subverts the superhero genre. Simon Williams is a struggling Hollywood actor chasing relevance. Then one day, he develops real superpowers. Suddenly, the spotlight is no longer metaphorical. As Damage Control hunts him, Simon is forced to confront what heroism really means in a world obsessed with image, fame, and spectacle. This isn't just a superhero story. It's a satire. A mirror. Because sometimes the real question isn't what powers you have, it's who you become when the world is watching. All episodes drop January 27th, 2026, on Disney+. Number 3. Steel. This is a gripping crime thriller series that proves terror doesn't always wear a mask. The story follows Zara, played by Sophie Turner, and Luke, played by Archie Madekwe, 2 ordinary employees at a pension fund, until armed criminals force them to carry out one of the largest financial heists in history. Billions stolen. Lives ruined. And no clean way out. Meanwhile, Detective Jacob Fortune-Lloyd, leads the investigation while battling his own personal demons and uncovering a web of corruption that extends far deeper than financial gain. This is a story about pressure, about fear, about how quickly normal life collapses when survival takes over. Steel premieres January 21st, 2026, on Prime Video. Number 2. 1,000 Blows, Season 2.
So this is why you needed me. To clean up your mess.
Created by Stephen Knight, this historical action drama returns darker, heavier, and far more personal. Season 2 picks up 1 year later. Hezekiah, Sugar, Mary. All broken. All starting from nothing. Mary fights to reclaim control of the infamous 40 Elephants gang through a dangerous heist. Sugar battles addiction and isolation. Hezekiah struggles to survive while hunting revenge in London's brutal East End. This season isn't about winning. It's about endurance. What are you capable of after everything has already been taken from you? Premiered January 9th, 2026, on Disney Plus and Hulu. Number 1. The Night Manager, Season 2. And just like that, the game restarts. Based on the novel by John le Carre, and directed once again under the creative legacy of Suzanne Bier, The Night Manager returns 10 years later. Jonathan Pine, now living under the alias Alex Goodwin, works quietly as an MI6 operative until a familiar shadow resurfaces. A new arms dealer. A new empire. Same old corruption. As Pine dives back undercover, the series exposes the vast, merciless machinery of the global arms trade, where wealth erases morality and power always finds protection. This season is colder, smarter, and devastatingly real. Released January 11th, 2026, on Prime Video. These stories aren't just about action. They're about memory, power, survival, and the choices we make when everything is on the line. Because beneath the explosions and betrayals, they're really asking something else. Who are we when the world pushes back? What did you take from these shows? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear your soul's reaction. And if you're ready to continue exploring stories that echo the human spirit, hit that subscribe button. This is Cinema Souls, where stories live beyond the screen. Until next time, stay soulful, stay cinematic.